What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about a little AMC. Yes, this is not an AMC channel. I'm not your normal AMC guy, but I know that some of you guys hold AMC, and I just like to point out whenever things look a little bit interesting to me, and you go make your own decision from there. But I can be wrong with all the other people making AMC videos. I have been wrong in the past. I will probably be wrong again. But what you guys do know is I'm a fib guy. I like fibs and I like the RSI. So this is what I'm looking at. I have fibs drawn everywhere. I have fib circles. I have fib parallel lines. I have a retracement. I have everything. And what I'm looking at is kind of this little intersection collusion of kind of where we would typically make our bounce around the 236. That's coming in at $5.38. We're sitting at $5.59 right now. We have this one coming up here on us, call it, I don't know, whenever we hit it, call it $5.42. So, I mean, it's pretty stinking close. I'm watching to see what it does right here in the collision of what should be our uptrend if it wants to follow our trend line coming off of the low and respecting this trend back to the upside. That could be a decent little bounce point right here. We got a nice crosshairs. So I like to see that. I like to see where our downtrend and our uptrend would collide, and it's only, within, 20 cents or something. I also watch the RSI. The RSI indicates that we have just a little bit further downside to go for the RSI, which would bring this down right there to be able to kiss somewhere around that $5.38 to $5.45 range, and then make its push back up. So that's ultimately what I'm watching. We have a very nice trend line as far as the RSI goes on the 4 hour to be able to pay attention to. We got the fibs kind of lining up, and I want to see what happens. I don't know about all of the MOAS stuff or whatever, but hey, from $5.40 up to where would be our true trend line breakout? Our true trend line breakout would be up here at this red line, somewhere in the $10 range. So let's say it doesn't even break out. That's almost 100% run. I want to see if it can do that. We're going to get some static, obviously, along the way if this bounce does happen. Where is that going to happen? Somewhere in the 6.5 range, then again in the 7.5 range. We'll follow that up to possibly $9, and then we'll see what happens at $10. So that's what I'm watching right now. I want to see if this is a reversal, if it's going to respect the trend line that's been working its way up from the lows, and if this is going to be the point. Now, the nice thing is today we're getting a pretty decent pullback, which is bringing us right down nicely to kiss the RSI and to kiss these fib lines. Tomorrow will be FOMC. How are we going to respond to FOMC? Is it going to be a good bullish day, or are we going to be bearish? That's ultimately going to be what I think is the catalyst to turn this in the right direction or not. So we're looking at Wednesday somewhere around $5.43. So that's my watch. I'm going to see how FOMC plays out. If FOMC goes well, and the markets in general go well, they want to rip, I would be watching this point very closely for the end of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Don't be dumb. Have a trading plan. Have a stop loss set. I can't tell you it's going to work out or not. If you're playing calls, have a tight stop loss. If you're waiting for the moon, it is what it is. You're waiting for the moon. But if you're playing a bounce like this, have a trading plan, have a tight stop loss, because ultimately there is more downside potential down to around the $4.67 to $4.81 range. Ultimately, that could be baseline in my opinion, but I'm really watching more of what we talked about really close for, say, from 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow on to Thursday, Friday, and let's see what happens. I appreciate you guys coming back and watching another one. I will catch you in the next video. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.